Hey, I'm Witt. Welcome back to the channel. Today, just kind of a fun unboxing. I bought this from a fellow member on one of the Facebook groups that I follow for watches. And it's don't know much about it, but I do know that it is a Swiss Army. I should have had a Swiss Army knife for the unboxing. I just realized that. It's a Swiss Army watch that predates the Victorinox days. So let's open it up. In 1972, the company that would later be known as Swiss Army Brands became the exclusive distributor for Victorinox in the USA. And I'm going to cut my finger, aren't I? I'm trying to read my notes and watch and unbox this all at the same time. I guess I probably shouldn't, huh? So anyway, in the 80s, they registered the trademark Swiss Army. And in about 2002, Victorinox actually acquired Swiss Army Brands and they took control of the trademark. And so around 2007, 2008, Swiss Army became known as just Victorinox. So this watch predates that Victorinox takeover in the USA and has part of the, it was the Marlboro Country Store. Get this box out of the way. It was the Marlboro Country Store catalog in 1999. And I'm not sure if it was exclusive to that promotion or not, but basically this is the only branding you'll see of that cigarette brand, just this outer sleeve. So there you see Swiss Army equipped and the shield. Hey, look at that. So this is a pretty much new watch. I think it was used, but we didn't talk about it much. He offered it a great deal, and I knew it looked brand new because I remember seeing stickers on it. I'll give you a sneak peek, but then let's just look at that. Oh, yeah, that's cool, huh? But I do want to look at this real quick. Yeah, because it says, see, Swiss Army brand watches. And that's just the instructions, but there we go. Received from the Marlboro 1999 catalog. So that at least dates the watch, right? So we know it's over 20 years old. Pretty cool. Oh, here we go. There you go. Swiss Army brand. See, that's before, in the USA, this is before Victorinox kind of took over, like I mentioned. So pretty cool. Yeah, that's nice. All right, let's dig into the watch now. Let me get this stuff out of the way. All right, so look at that. That's just a great kind of field watch, right? It looks a lot different in person than, it was weird. The shots that I saw that I bought it from, this chapter ring just looked huge, and it is. So the dial itself is really small. But see the way the same color, that the chapter ring is the same color as the bezel and the outer part of the watch, the case. So it kind of blends in. But yeah, it looks a lot better in person than it did in pictures. So there you have it. So I think it's some kind of an alloy case, but it's got brushing as if it's stainless steel. Look at that. Here, let me get you a tight shot. There we go. See that brushing on the bezel? Moving outward. And then the case looks, the brushing's not as nice there. But pretty cool. So I don't know. Yeah. See, look, there's a couple of marks there as if it was worn. So he must have just worn it gently and left the sticker on, because that looks like the original sticker. I'm going to leave it on for the same purpose. Just because it's so old and is semi-new to this point. Other than, yeah, see the strap there. And it's a little deteriorated at that spot. Well, kind of all over. It's been sitting in a box probably for years. So, yeah, this is really neat. I love this dial. Let me zoom back in, get you this dial. So, you see the Swiss Army signature and logo at the top, and look at the 24-hour markers. And it's got some lume, I'm sure, on those hands. I wonder what the dial is. I'll pop in a lume shot here a little while, but I do know that it has this button here. See, it's like a, I'm trying not to say it. I'm just going to say it. It's like an Indiglo. But yeah, so that's a backlight. How about that? And there you see Swiss made at the bottom by the 6. Very nice. I was scrolling through watches for sale. It was a posting, and there were just tons of them. And this one, I just scrolled by and I was like, whoop! It caught my eye. So I just really liked it. So just kind of, like I said, a fun purchase. Nothing special, but I just thought it was pretty neat. Over 20-year-old watch. It was basically brand new. It just sounded fun. And always been a fan of Swiss Army. I've got a Wenger watch myself. Which of course is a whole other Victorinox wrap-up detail. All right, so let's see what we do. There aren't any mentions of a reference number or anything. So we've just got Swiss Army brand, Swiss made, water resistant to 166 feet, base metal case. So that's what I was talking about, is some kind of alloy probably. That's a pretty vague term. But stainless steel back. So very cool. Let me get some measurements so you kind of know what how it looks, what it's all about. 39.7 for the diameter, but look at that. It's all case. Yeah, about 23.7 for that dial. It's like almost, it's not proportioned correctly. It's almost too small for the case. And then lug to lug is 46.9 and a case thickness of 10 millimeters. Nice and skinny. And a lug width of 20 millimeters. And this is supposed to be a rotating bezel. Oh, yeah. Not bad. So that's a 60 click. Not a real good spot to grab it. I guess at those little indentations is your best bet. Otherwise it feels like well, no, actually, take that back. That little coin edge there is pretty grippy, but it's still at that indentation. Yeah, see. But yeah, it's got nice resistance, little solid clicky. And trying to line it up on camera, not always successful. That's about as good as it gets. But you can see the 30's not bad. It's lined up pretty decent, except for the top. So not a screw down crown. So let's move out of the way. All right, there you see the Swiss Army now. Yeah. Love those green numerals. This thing just pops. It's got, it's, for as small as that dial is, it's got some great legibility. Between that handset and the colors that are popping up against the white. And then I love the 24-hour numerals that they're kind of hidden above those markers, the indices. It's a great design. Like I said, it really caught my eye. All right, let's check out the date. And let's see what it does on its own. Oh, bingo. Let me try it on so you see it. And today I am wearing the Vostok Amphibian. Yeah, Amphibian Classic. I've got a great little 2-minute cinematic video. I'll put a link to it right here. That way you can check that out. It's pretty popular on my channel. Okay, so yeah, you can see it shrinks a little. I mean, that dial is just so small. So case-wise, this is, within my comfort zone. And I don't know. It looks decent. This is, I've got an 8-inch wrist. And you can see I've got, there's room for a larger wrist. So, but yeah, probably a little too small for me. Mainly because of that dial. That dial is just super small. And let's go to the loom shot. Look at that. Pretty bright, but starting to fade real quick, and it's just the handset as well. But I've got a fix to that. You see, you just press this little button over here, and voila. Yeah, nice backlight. Look, you can see everything. You can see the 24-hour markers. It's all there. That's a great backlight. Oh, well, I hope you enjoyed my unboxing video of this 22-year-old vintage Swiss Army field watch. Very nice, huh? That's a great find. Just goes to show, keep your eyes peeled, man. Watches are everywhere, and they will find you. That's for sure. I'm Witt with so many watches, so little time and money.